Welcome back to Little Rocket Lab. It's Ellie. So last episode we got a dog. And we can play fetch with the dog. And that's the greatest thing ever. In addition, we also had a blueprint that we were trying to research at the university. So let's go there and see if we can get our part. Oh yeah, we also met the bakery guy, and we met one of our apparently old friends at the university. And we built this start of a factory for copper wire. So let's go inside and see if our friend Rebecca is here and can give us a blueprint. I am going to accidentally throw tennis balls for the rest of time. That's okay. Good boy. This is the best game of all time. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you with my hammer. Oh no. I meant to pet you. I can't remember how to pet. You want some copper wire, buddy? Oh, there we go. Pet and copper wire. Sorry, bud. Let's go get that blueprint and stop wasting time. I just finished the blueprint for a new splitter. This will be useful for dividing single input belt into multiple output belts. So that's kind of the opposite of what we want. Which, I don't know. We're going to have to figure out how to make it work. It'll pick up items from position A and put them down on position B. You can also set the ratio it'll use for picking up items. Okay. Blueprint get. Let's go see how it works. There it is. Okay, we need some gears for that, so we'll just make a few of those really quick. So, let's put one of these bad boys down. What does it look like? So I'm not seeing any kind of guide like an arrow or anything. So I think pressing any orientation key doesn't seem to rotate it, so. Oh, and we ran out of power. Okay. So we're gonna have to do a bunch of things. So first, let's just pick this up. Ooh, can we talk to this person? Who are you? Michael. Can I help you? Oh, sorry, I'm Morgan. Right, you're the one working at that old factory of Yonka's. Lots of good parts in there. Could probably reuse a lot of them. You think so? I know so. I run the scrapyard south of town here. Took it over a few years back from the previous owner. Joke's on me, though. Back then we actually had some industry going on here. Now all that's left is recycling old equipment for parts. Well, that actually sounds like something I need. I've been hearing a lot of that lately. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Now, if you don't mind, I have work to do. Okay. Nice to meet you, Michael. So let's mess around with those splitters, but first we gotta work out power. And I think we can just sort of chain these three like this. Oh, I'm standing in the way. We need another power pole. Okay. So far, so good. So let's see how these splitters work. Huh. I really don't understand yet. So set throughput limit every second item. Oh gosh, this is going to be interesting. So what happens if we jam one of them right here at the edge of this belt? Position A, position B. So that's the problem. We're going to keep filling here, and I don't know if there's really anything we can do about it just yet. We have time, so let's go back to the university and see if there's any other parts we can research, because I think that part kind of does the opposite of what we want. We want a merger, not a splitter. Oh, hello. Who are you? Hi, I don't think we met before. I'm Morgan. Nor. Okay. Morgan? Oh, I've heard about you. You just moved in with Yonka, right? Wow, word travels fast around here. I did, yeah. It's been a long time, but it's good to be back. Those look like the university's colors. Are you a student? I am. Sorry, I'm Nor. I just moved here last year. I'm working as a research assistant for Rebecca while I finish my undergrad. It's been a bit of an adjustment. Rebecca really isn't one for conversation. I hope she doesn't think I'm a nuisance. If I remember right, she can take a bit to open up, but I'm sure you'll do just fine. Thanks, I hope so. Neat. It seems like every character we run into is going to have a backstory, and that's neat. I know I can't build here. I want to talk to Rebecca. Hey Mo, what would you like to research? So we got the splitter. Underpass. We need 200 stone and 120 iron plates for that. Okay. Perfect. Once the requirements are delivered, we can get started on drafting the blueprints for you. So let's do that. So there's a bunch of stone just down on the ground here. So why don't we start by clearing some workspace? It does look like this is a lot deeper of a game than I was expecting, which is really neat. So we should have full-scale factories by the time we're done with the story here. But this is still the playtest, so I don't actually know... I don't actually know how much content is currently in the game for us to use and play, or if it's the full game. That would be incredible. I've already decided to buy the game. The dog sold it on me. Oh, you can subcraft. Interesting. Let's go get some of our copper wire. Where's my dog? That's so wonderful. Okay, we were making power pole. We need to make wire. Oh, there is grid coming off the university. How much can we pull from it? 10,000 watts. Okay, so we should probably just make a bunch more power poles and then connect these two grids together and see what happens. So let's make a bunch more wire. Unfortunately, that means we need to negotiate this mess a little bit more. I'm not quite sure what method the game wants me to use yet to feed a furnace with both items. Hey dog, maybe don't play there. So I'll grab some more copper here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the fuel burn works. Like it says it consumes 2 per minute, but it doesn't really tell me any more about whether or not there's a ratio for the item. Because it's just sitting there at 19. Let's make some more wire. What happens if I throw more than one ball? So cute. Alright, so we will throw a power pole here and another one here, and that should give us enough coverage. We have a drill, so let's put that down here. And we need to make 120 iron plates. So making iron plates is iron bars, which we get from furnace. And then, oh gosh. So we do have a coal source here, so that'll help. For now, I'm just gonna set up something to cache some coal for us. And we may have to just hand feed these machines for a while. I need another drill. And one of these. And then I guess we'll just do the same for the other side. And we'll just make a little rig to... Oh, I have to pick this up. Well, that's problematic. Alright. Let's put the belt down first. Oh. Okay, so now we should be collecting iron and coal. Once we figure out how to properly feed these furnaces, we'll be a little less silly with it. But for now, we'll put this furnace here, facing the other way. And we'll throw a belt here, another belt there, an assembler, and we're making plates. Throw another belt here. We need another item receiver, which needs gears. At least the handcrafting seems to be fairly intuitive. Give it some power. Take our coal. And we're going to just feed coal into this furnace until it's full, I guess. Okay, it's full. Take some of this iron and go ahead and start feeding iron in. think we did put a bunch of coal in, so why don't we at least try to get some semblance of automation going here. Wow, time passes by quickly. It's already nighttime. We have to go sleep. But we play fetch first. Alright, let's go sleep and then come back tomorrow and... Oh, hi, Rebecca. I'm glad you're back, Mo. I've missed having more friends around. Research work can get a bit lonely sometimes. Come on, Leo, let's go home and we'll come back and see about delivering some of these parts. You know what, before I go home, I'm going to pick these up. We've already heard this. Okay, let's go sleep. Hmm? Oh, you just chased the birds away. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we produce parts overnight. That's excellent. How many did we need to deliver? 120? So let's just grab these, all of them. And then as far as stone goes, we don't have quite so much of that. I'm wondering where we can get stone. We can start by cleaning up the stones here, but that's not a renewable resource. So let's collect these, but then also look for a patch of stone we can start mining. Where can we get stone? I know there's a patch back at home. I guess let's go put a drill on that. There's iron. Do these big rocks yield stone? Are you gonna run out of stone? Can I put a drill on this? Theoretically. I sure can. Okay. So let's put one of these guys here. We have our 120 iron plates. We have way more than 120. And we have just shy of 200. We'll have 200 here in a minute. So I guess we just let that run for a little bit. And let's go explore the town a little bit more and see what we can find. We haven't gone this way yet, but it looks like there's some stuff over here, like a lighthouse, and I'm actually really interested to see what this is. It looks like a mine, maybe? I don't know. Let's go find out. Ooh, lots of junk parts here we can grab. We'll have to do that. Some copper here. Lots of stone. What does this sign say? Private property. Purchase inquiries can be made at the mayor's office. Okay, so is that factory land that we might be able to... Oh, there's lots of parts out there too. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Looks like the remains of an older water tower, or an old water tower. Interesting. So let's go check the stone really quick and then we'll go out. I think that's almost enough. We need just a little bit more. So we'll let that run. By the time we come back, we'll have enough. I can't stop playing fetch with Leo. It's too fun. It's too perfect. They did such a good job with this game already. Instant buy. Okay, so lighthouse and then pier. So let's go to the lighthouse first. Looks like what used to be a lighthouse. Huh. The breaker for this meter is locked. So we're not going to be getting any power out of here. And we're not going to be going into the lighthouse, it looks like. There's a beach down here. And a person. Let's talk to the person. And a colorful shell. What is this? Spiral shell. Okay. And this looks like a rainbow clamshell. Rainbow shell. Okay. No, don't leave. I need to talk to you. I need to know what your name is. Pete. Well, look who it is. I think I'm owed a hello. Wait, Pete? Oh my god, how have you been? Oh, can't complain. For a moment there, I thought you didn't recognize me. How could I forget? I remember thinking you were an actual giant when I was a kid. Well, if you keep your head up high, maybe one day you'll grow as tall as old Pete. I think I finished growing years ago. I'm stuck at this height now. It sure is good to see you, though, Pete. How are things? Well, I'm sure you've heard how business has been. I've had some new people move in through the years. Sabrina opened up the tavern by the port. It was a pretty busy spot up until the pier closed. Now it's just us locals. Still, you should stop by sometime in the evening. It would be nice to see another familiar face. Will do. See you around, Pete. Okay. We met Pete. Is this Pete's house? Can we interact with this? No. Anything in this barrel? Gears. Yoink. Pete's house. 1,000 watts. Okay. You know what? He's not here. He's not gonna know. Let's just see what he lives in. These boots are caked in thick mud. There's an open gift on top from Sabrina. It must be hard work to consistently cut more logs for the stove. Can we sleep in Pete's bed? No. So it doesn't look like there's anything we can... Oh, what did that say? Oh my gosh, this sink stinks like fish. Okay. Let's leave Pete's house alone. What are you doing, Leo? This dog has so much personality. So there is something going on here, and it does look like it is miney. And who are you? Watts. Hello there, miss. What can I do for you? Hi, I'm Morgan. I just arrived the other day. Oh yes, I remember you getting off at the station. I'm Watts. I run the train station here in town. Nice to meet you, Watts. Does the station keep you busy? Oh, less so than it used to. You saw how busy the train was on the way here. Yeah, it was completely empty. I think our only 2 passengers were you and Miss Veronica. We used to get regular shipments of ore in, but that stopped a long time ago. Right about when the silo stopped needing new material. But thankfully, the rail company has kept the station open. I don't know what we'd do if it was closed completely. Anyway, you take care, miss. Good to have another young face around here. So, Auntie shut down the silo. She won't talk to us about the silo. It seems like the lack of the silo running is literally bankrupting the town. Interesting. Mines. No production. Some iron. Can we go in? Oh boy. Ow! Where's my dog? Leo. Can you bite these things? Come on. Bite them. Or just... Oh no. Can we hammer them? Yes. What are they? What is this? Quartz. Are these supposed to be mice? They hurt. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You'll attack birds, but you won't defend me, Leo? Come on. So, these are drills. Let's pick these up. Oh, oh no. Another... Oh, they respawn. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is come back. But I kind of want to know what that purple crystal is. But there's like 3 mice over there. Maybe I can get away with only aggroing the one. Amethyst. Okay, we're gonna leave before we take too much damage and come back here when we know what we're doing here. Ow. Let's just get out. Interesting. So we'll have to check that out another time. Whose house is this? William's house. He's really got fancy digs here. Like, I just astonishingly beautiful decorations inside this house. Is this the tavern? Sabrina's Tavern, open 12 p.m. to 1 a.m., closed Mondays. Well, it's Friday, so... Oh, there's people. Sabrina. Okay. Can I help you? Oh, sorry, I'm Morgan. Is there something you need, Morgan? Oh no, I just wanted to introduce myself. Then if you don't mind, I'm kind of busy here. Okay. I'm sorry to bother you. Let's see who these guys are. Carter. Hello, you must be Yonka's niece I've heard so much about. That's right, how did you know? I try my best to stay on top of everything. My name's Carter. I'm the mayor, actually. Okay, so this is the mysterious mayor we've heard about a few times. Oh wow, that's amazing. Have you been doing it for long? About 5 years now, shortly after I moved here. I wish I could say things are going great, but it's been a bit of a struggle. A lot of businesses have been closing down around town. Been trying to find a few ways to bring it back, but we just don't have a lot of industry going on anymore. Yeah, it seems like the town has changed a lot since I left. Well, there's already hope we can turn it back around again. Speaking of which, if you find yourself needing any upgrades or renovations to your property, make sure to stop by my desk. I'm there every morning until 9 a.m. Oh, so if you want to meet with the mayor, you have to be early. It's nice to finally meet you, Morgan. Always glad to have more people here. Okay. Who are you? Hi there, I don't think we've met. I'm Morgan. William. Oh, hi. Oh, so this is the guy with a completely freaking empty house. Okay. Oh, hi, Morgan. I'm William. Sorry, I was lost in thought for a moment there. Did you just arrive in town? I did. I used to live here a long time ago. I'm staying with my Auntie Yonka at the old silo. You don't say. I've always been curious about that place. I just moved here a few years ago myself. I came to study astronomy under Elise at the observatory. She's a very gifted scientist. But we had to close down the observatory after the telescope malfunctioned. She's been staying at my place until we can get it up and running again, but it's just a tiny cottage. Not as nearly sophisticated as what she's probably used to. Wait, if you're the William with the empty house and you have someone else staying with you, what do you just sleep on the rug in the middle of the house, or what? How does that work? You'll have to keep me updated on your progress, though. Hopefully one day we can be of some help. What about this guy? I swear you get taller. Oh, this is Pete again. I gotta give someone to look up to now, don't I? And is this Michael? Yes. Glad the snow has finally melted. It's easier to get around to all the equipment in the scrapyard. Okay, so we've met everyone here now, including Sabrina, and she seems to be extremely super busy that she doesn't want to talk to us. So we'll leave, and oh, it's late. We should probably run home. Oh no! I'm getting tired. I don't want to pass out from exhaustion like we did before. Those lightning bug things look collectible, but I'm not going to stop to try and collect them yet. Where's Leo? Well, I guess he's somewhere. And I think we're going to end that episode here. It looks like there's a lot for us to explore around town. And we've only covered just a little bit. We've explored most of this orange area and most of this blue area, but we still need to go check out the observatory, Nora's house, the train station, Benson's house, apparently, and the machine shop. And there's this mystery thing over here. So I think we will do that in the next episode. But until then, catch you later. Catch. Bye.